Technology to keep lights on could help prevent wildfires. Los Angeles, AP. Don Russell wasn't thinking about preventing a wildfire when he developed a tool to detect power line problems before blackouts and bigger disasters. The electrical engineering professor at Texas A&M University figured he might save a life if his creation could prevent someone from being electrocuted by a downed live wire. But fire prevention may be his product's biggest selling point in California and other places that have experienced devastating wildland blazes blamed on electrical equipment. If we can find things when they start to fail, if we can find things that are in the process of degrading before a catastrophic event occurs, such as a downed line that might electrocute someone or a fire starting or even an outage for their customers, that's kind of the Holy Grail, Russell said. The technology he builds as a one-of-a-kind diagnostic tool called distribution fault anticipation is now in use in Texas and being tested in California by Pacific Gas and Electric Company and Southern California Edison. The utilities have been blamed for some of the most destructive and deadliest fires in California. Texas A&M said the technology will also be tested in New Zealand and Australia, which is currently reeling from destructive wildfires. The tool detects variations in electrical currents caused by deteriorating conditions or equipment and notifies utility operators so they can send a crew to fix the problems, Russell said. It can anticipate many problems in their early stages, sometimes years before they cause an outage or present a greater hazard during high winds when utilities are now preemptively shutting off power to prevent sparking wildfires. Before the technology was developed, electric companies often didn't know they had a problem until there was a failure or a customer called to report sparks on power lines or a loss of electricity. The assumption the utility has to make today is it's healthy until we get a call that says somebody's lights are out, Russell said. By then the fire's started or the outage has happened or the person's electrocuted. Pedernales Electric Cooperative Incorporated, that serves about 330,000 customers outside San Antonio and Austin, Texas, began implementing the system after successful tests that began in 2015. The utility serves areas so rural that before the technology was installed, electricity powering a pump on a well could have been off for days before being detected by a farmer. The devices installed at substations are now troubleshooting all kinds of problems, said Robert Peterson, principal engineer for the utility. We've found tree branches on the line, failing arresters, failing capacitors, failing connections, Peterson said. It's pretty amazing. In California, the testing process has just begun, and there are for more on this story, visit the news article link.